In the hallowed halls of a university in Cebu, whispers about Professor Alonzo circulated among students. Known for his deep knowledge of history and his grip on a rosary, he often paused mid-lecture, haunted by visions. When asked about his odd behavior, he would cryptically say, "I see the souls of those who suffered. I see the Japanese soldiers marching to where they executed our people." Initially dismissed as eccentricity, the students soon felt a chilling tension in the air, as if something unseen was watching them. One evening, a petite young woman named Sophia, with her blonde hair cascading over her shoulders, sought solace in the university chapel. As she knelt and recited the Hail Mary, a distant scream shattered the silence, sending chills down her spine. The very walls of the chapel seemed to shudder. Startled, Sophia glanced around. The scream echoed again, now closer. "What is happening?" she whispered, fear creeping in as whispers swirled around her. Shadows flickered ominously, and Sophia felt a presence lurking nearby. Remembering Professor Alonzo's words about wandering souls, she prayed harder, her breath hitching as the air grew thick and oppressive. "Please let them find peace," she pleaded, tears streaming down her face. The whispers grew louder, forming phrases. "Release us. Remember us." Panic surged within her as she realized the spirits were reaching out for help. Suddenly, the chapel doors slammed shut, reverberating like thunder. Heart racing, Sophia turned to face the imposing doors, feeling the weight of countless souls pressing in around her. Then, she recalled the rosary that Professor Alonzo always carried. "The prayers! They need our prayers!" she shouted, her voice fighting against the rising terror. Just then, Professor Alonzo appeared at the far end of the chapel, pale and urgent. "Sophia, you must help them. They're angry." "What do I do?" she cried, locking eyes with him. "Pray with me," he urged, stepping closer as shadows writhed around them. "We need to unite our voices." As they began to chant, the whispers surged. But just as they reached the climax of their prayer, the lights flickered violently, plunging the chapel into darkness. The screams grew louder, drowning out their words, and Sophia felt an icy hand grip her shoulder. "Remember us," the voice echoed chillingly beside her. In that moment, the chapel doors burst open, spilling in blinding light. The spirits screamed in fury, and with one last desperate cry for help, Sophia felt herself being pulled into the darkness. And then silence. The chapel stood empty, candles flickering gently as if nothing had ever happened, leaving an unanswered question. Had they released the spirits, or had they become part of the haunting themselves?